is this thing on?
Even me, I'm like, is it rolling?
Are we rolling?
Okay.
That's the camera. That's the camera. That's the
Camera on, camera on, camera on. Hey guys, I'm Aurelia.
Oh, I'm Abel.
I'm Troy.
And I'm Camila.
And this is
The
Dope where we dive into the stories, culture, and creativity shaping Kenya and beyond. So let's get into it. It's about to get real dope, guys.
Yeah.
So, guys, welcome to the very first episode of the Dope Podcast. We're so excited to finally officially kick this off. Just to, catch you guys up on what exactly the Dope Podcast is about. This is a show where we're going to be having real conversations with the people we think we know. We're going to go behind the fame, behind the filters, behind the hundreds of thousands of followers and millions of followers, and get to know who they really are inside. I'm talking about the human stories. So this is going to be a really exciting journey. And just before we get into that, I just want to ask my co-host, this is episode 1, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling excited.
Are you excited?
Yes.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
So, like excitement, some fuck, I'm so anxious. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, I'm anxious. Like, that's the feeling, literally, like anxiety, but we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do this thing, definitely.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a very interesting journey, right?
Yeah.
And we couldn't have picked someone better to be our first guest. We're talking about a true Kenyan legend celebrating 25 years in the music industry with hits that not only defined our playlist growing up, but entire generations. From Mega Rider to Deadly to Nasinzia Nikikuwaza, which is my fave. By the way, his voice has been the soundtrack to so many parts of our lives and so many memories. But today we're going beyond the music. We're talking about the man himself. I'm talking about the dad, the husband, the creative, the person behind Nameless. And to make it even better, he's joined by his daughter, Tumi. So we're going to be getting into that real family vibe and getting that real behind the scenes lifestyle. So grab a seat, grab a Coke,
And a cake.
and let's get into it.
Yay.
All right, Nameless and Tumi, welcome to the Dope Podcast. We are so thrilled to have you with us. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome. I'm honored to be on the first Dope Podcast.
Period.
Clock that.
Period.
Clock
Period.
that.
But the Dope
Period.
Honor to have
Exactly.
you here.
A guy can say period.
I got clock it.
You can also clock
I don't
it.
want to look foolish here.
No.
Stay with me, period.
This one I'm not sure.
Exactly. You already have it on
Period.
lock.
I'm okay with
You
period.
already have it on lock.
On lock, eh?
Yeah,
So
exactly. We're clocking
I'm
it.
very honored to be here. And I didn't expect 4 hosts.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, like I was like totally green on it. And I'm also happy to be here with my firstborn here.
Yes. Have you guys ever been on a podcast together?
Together.
It wasn't a podcast, it was some
Conversation.
Yeah, or
Conversation
Sky
with
Guy.
Sky.
I think I watched.
yeah, with Sky. So it was something small, a few questions. But yeah, so yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited to have you as well. Tumi, how are you feeling?
I'm nervous. I'm also nervous. I'm shy, guys. I'm shy. Like, no.
Normal.
But yeah, I'm also happy to be here. I'm happy that you chose us to be here. Very proud to be in the Dope Podcast.
Yay.
First episode,
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm happy.
Exactly. That means you're officially part of the Dope crew.
I am.
That's official. Now, before we get into it, we want to get to know each other a little bit more. Okay,
Alright.
make it a little fun, make it a little spicy. So we're gonna start with a quick game of 2 truths and 1 lie.
Oh.
All right. So everybody, if you don't know how the game goes, you have 3 facts that you're gonna give us. 2 of them have to be the truth. 1 of them has to be a lie, and we have to figure out which one is a lie. All right. And I think it's only fair to start with the youngest in the room.
It's taking me back to high school. Okay, let me think. Don't say that my dad is here.
Very
That's the one we want. That's the one we want.
That's the one.
Yes.
Okay. Truth. Oh, it's just
Yes.
Okay,
Just say
all
them.
3 facts.
Don't tell us
3
which one is
facts.
the truth. Don't tell us which one is a lie.
Okay. I was the highest in my class in finals.
Okay.
I'm single. And
His expression say it all.
Wow. It's okay. To just wait.
and I've broken 3 bones.
Ooh.
Let me go. I feel like breaking 3 bones is very specific. So that has to be a truth.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that one is true.
Why not like 2 or 7?
I don't think you're single, girl.
Imagine me, I feel like she's single. I feel like that's my
I feel
truth.
like the single one
Yeah.
is a lie.
I feel like the single one is a lie as
Then
well.
what do you think? But you, it's not fair. You kind of know.
I'm
Oh, gonna
actually
leakage.
confused right now.
Oh, you're not sure?
Okay.
Yeah. So you said you broke 3 bones. You're single.
She was top of her class.
Top.
Top of a class.
So, can I say what I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 bones.
Okay.
3
That's
bones is
interesting.
a lie.
That's what you think is a lie, but that's interesting, my father.
Okay, so mine is the single one. Yours is
Single.
single end.
Okay, 3 bones.
3 bones.
Yeah.
Okay,
Single.
so which one is the lie? Is
The lie is that I've broken 3 bones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We were right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I don't you wanna say few? It was a bit
broken any bone.
you know talking about same girl? Me too. Me
I don't do
too.
those
So,
sports.
truly
Those
Me
things.
too. You will not find me there.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
single. Meskia.
very proud
She's
of you.
single.
She's single.
She's single.
That's one day you're like, thank God, thank God, thank God. Should I imagine you're thanking God? Okay, who's gonna go next?
You? No.
Me?
Yeah, I think actually
Okay.
Aurelia.
No, but
No,
I think
it has to be
Nameless.
Troy.
No, because he's the second youngest.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we're going in order of age.
Yeah.
Okay, so try next.
He's my age mate.
I hate cats.
Oh.
Okay.
I was the best dancer in my town. I won an award for that.
Okay.
Or I love going out. Which one is? Let me know.
The first one is a lie. Wait.
You definitely love
you hate
going
cats.
out.
Wait, you actually hate cats?
I do.
Oh.
No, Gopa.
Yeah.
Paka?
Okay, so it can't be
That's
that one.
the
I think it's the
So I feel like you love going. I feel like the second one. It was very specific.
because you love going outside, so it's definitely the second.
so the
Yeah.
second
one is a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one is a lie.
The second one is actually a lie. Yeah.
I knew it. She was
Okay.
so specific.
But you're a good dancer.
I
You're a very good dancer.
That he was the best dancer
I'm
in
a
town
piano-
and he won an
And you
award.
won an award.
So you are the second best or like?
Second best, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So you did win an award, just not bad.
Literally,
you
literally.
did win
You
an
still
award.
did.
Okay. Period.
Okay, great.
So it,
Abel is
Next.
Yeah, the cool Janzis were like the
Yeah,
best to put
yeah.
through.
Yeah, you know.
1900s.
Okay, it's like it's 1999 September. It's not that bad.
September,
Well,
okay.
it's September.
All right, so here mine. I was in Great Debaters Contest in my school.
Okay.
Yeah, and named the best speaker. All right. My dad is my favorite parent. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's your hint?
in that way that one can go left.
One has to be a lie, right? My dad is my favorite parent, and I fear dogs.
You fear dogs.
That's the lie.
That's the lie.
Okay.
Your dad.
Actually,
Your favorite parents.
That's the lie. The second one.
The second one.
Yeah.
Even me, I think that.
Yeah. Boys are like attached it to might their be moms. the lie.
No, really, literally.
All right.
The dad is a lie.
I think he'll say that he has no favorite.
Yeah, because how?
Actually, I have a favorite, and my dad is my favorite.
So who's right? Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm right.
Yeah, I don't fear dogs because I own a dog.
Okay. That makes
Unaona
sense.
kina nani walikuwa wanapita
You know,
exam?
like we are actually changing the relationship between fathers and sons.
Okay.
Exactly. As we should. As we should.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, I've played soccer till university. I'm a professional swimmer. And which one can I go with? I love dancing.
I feel like it's a professional swimmer. Tulikuwa diani na wewe na sikukuwa na kwa maji.
Guy.
So let me know. Which one is it?
You all tell me.
I feel like
Fair
yeah,
thing.
I feel
You
like
definitely
swimmer
love
one.
dancing.
You love dancing, so that's what I know.
Actually, you
it's
came
not
and asked me to
something.
do a
Actually
dance
dance
video,
together.
so
Yeah.
I know you love dancing.
Oh, actually, I can't swim even for
Yes.
a meter.
You didn't even
Sure,
get
you see,
yeah.
You told me this. You can't swim
can't-
in water, especially.
I can't swim. I only
At
wear
all, at all?
bikinis for the photos.
No real.
No,
Okay.
literally.
Yeah,
As long as you look good by the water. That's
exactly.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 4 cats. I have siblings. And I'm short-sighted.
You have siblings.
You have siblings.
That's the lie.
Lakini unajua nimewambia kitu
that's
gani.
not fair.
A lot.
You have siblings.
Yes,
No.
Wait, how would we know?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm an only child.
You don't know it was the
Only
focus.
You
child.
thought it was a focus? Oh, girl.
She had.
I have a
six,
zoo.
though.
Oh,
I have a zoo. I'm
You have a
not kidding.
whole
I think I even had 7 cats at some point.
Yeah.
I had to give
7.
some out. Yeah.
7?
I love cats, guys.
You
You
love
guys
them.
don't like cats.
They all had names.
Funny. Yeah.
that's hell.
They all have names.
7. Oh, okay, dear.
And one guy.
Just because
Like
you
one
hate
I could
cats.
understand, two
Please,
maybe.
just because you hate cats.
Much.
Just because you hate cats. Do you have a pet? Tumi.
Do we have
Let's
a pet,
move on from
Dad?
that question.
Do we have a pet?
Let's move on from that.
Oh, it is tumeshika.
It's a sensitive topic. Because we don't have
No,
a...
we don't move on. We move on.
Okay.
No pet talk. All right. Now, finally, your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I need to understand this. So one lie and two truths.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I killed our pet dog.
Okay, that's that.
That's a truth. That's a truth.
Like really?
Start with that. And it's so obviously after this conversation.
No, I just said it because the commission happened, so I just threw
Okay,
it there.
okay.
You know me, I like to throw guys off.
Okay.
Second, I have one lie.
Two truths.
Yeah.
I've shared the red carpet with Rihanna.
With who?
Rihanna.
Bad girl.
And I was it's hard to lie.
That's the
It's
lie.
hard to lie.
That is the lie. We know now. Don't
Now we know which one is
Now
the
we know
lie.
which one's gonna be a lie.
That it's hard to lie.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
It's hard
No,
to
I'm
lie.
confused. Like, my brain is a bit slower than normal. So I'm trying to know which ones I've lied and which ones I've said the truth.
Okay.
Okay.
So that one, two.
The third thing.
Oh, the third thing. I won best rapper in first form talent search.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Ameshasema.
Je, ulikuwepo?
Do you know my life before you were born?
No, because I feel like
I didn't know my life before you were born.
Like, I'm like, how are you so confident about that?
Because I know
before you were born. By the way,
I know the first one is true because you did. You killed
Okay.
Misty. We know.
Okay.
No, it could be a
Second.
lie because
I think to me you're the one to help us.
No,
Like,
okay.
what?
Wait, actually,
Yeah,
the last,
Give us
First and foremost,
leakage.
you don't get anywhere.
I've given one leakage. Now figure out between the last two.
Okay.
The last one is a lie.
The last one is a lie.
Yes.
That I was
Actually
number one.
wouldn't.
And you
What
guys
was the
can't
second
believe I
one
was
again?
number one
That
in rap contest.
No.
She shared a red
You
carpet.
shared the red carpet with
But you know, that's
Rihanna.
very specific.
That's very specific. I feel like
specific.
that's
That's
true.
true, yes.
I feel like that's
Specific
true.
that I won. I was number one in.
No, you are looking for words.
And then I know you told us it's hard to lie.
Reduce
You
that.
struggled to lie and you
Let
said
us know.
you said it's hard to lie.
May I vote the last one is a lie.
Same.
Yeah, same.
You Kwanzaa here, don't even know.
Wasn't born.
Yeah, it's a lie.
Exactly. You literally said
Wait,
it's hard
wait.
to
Let me
lie.
ask you, Nameless.
Yeah.
Will you share red carpet na Rihanna?
Where?
I know you were saying. I knew that because
But you
you've
know that?
said that
I
multiple
told you that,
times. Yes.
How was it by the way?
When was it?
I was in shock. It was in 2000, I think 2007.
Okay.
Where were you born?
One
was
year
7
after
years
I was
old.
born.
I was 7
7
years
years
old.
7 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I think at that time? It was European arts, MTV European Awards, and I was there for Africa. We were like 5 artists from Africa that picked to pick. So of course it was new to all of us, and I'm there on the red carpet, confused. People are screaming my name, and I'm like, how do they know me?
How old were you then?
I'm like,
How
do
old
they
were
really
you?
know me?
At that time?
I was, I mean,
7, you were 31.
probably 30. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, 2000. Yeah, pretty good with So, so for me, because I'm not sure if it's 2007, but I know it was early in my career.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm like in shock how these Wazungus who are there, because it was in
Oh, it's
Denmark.
the Wazungus who are screaming your name.
Yeah, so I'm like, how do they know me? So I was told later, don't worry, they don't know you. They were just told to scream for you. No.
Oh my God.
Why would they
I know, I was like, why would you do that to me, man? Just hype me up and be like, you are a big artist.
me.
But so what they would do, no, I was curious. Me, I'm just like, how does this thing work?
Yeah.
So what happens is there's so many different artists. Some are known, some are not known.
Yeah.
Also don't.
But because of, not even for you,
Oh.
for the visuals, when they're shooting,
Oh, okay.
they have to make sure anyone who's watching that show is like, anyone who's here is big.
Okay.
So that's high side and understanding showbiz. So anyone who comes in, so they're told, and the next one is an African top artist from East Africa. Yes.
Autograph.
She's like, sign, for real? Yeah, so at that time, I'm like, what, you know? And then at that time, next there, I'm saying, yo, Rihanna. So me, I'm excited, like, yo, Rihanna. Then my chaperone is like,
Tulia.
supposed to be all stars here. Nyamaza Tulia. Act
like you've been here before.
Yeah, act like you've been here, man.
You know
Watch
how
out,
it
Shamba.
works.
You're not allowed to like fan
No,
girl.
I couldn't fan girl. Or fan, is it called fan girl?
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Fan
Or
boy.
fan boy.
Fan girl.
Fan boy, I'm not sure
Yeah,
my
fan
fan
boy,
boy.
fan girl.
Tell me fan boy.
Yeah.
Fan boy.
Why you telling fan girl?
That's how we say it, though. That's how we say it.
Man. You have to set me up. I knew you have to set me up.
That is not a boy.
It's fan boy.
Fan money.
I think it's
Fan money.
Fan
Yeah, fan money.
money.
Really fan money.
Tell them.
Nameless fan months, Rihanna.
No, so I couldn't. So I was just like super excited. I have looked for that photo because every time I tell this girl, she doesn't
believe it.
And I'm
Like,
like, I know it
Amekata.
was one of those, you know, it's printed photo,
Yeah.
it was digital, it was, you know, something like that. And then also when we entered, there's a full crowd of like 1,000 kids, like college kids, who came in. And I remember them being told, like, before the show starts, you have to scream for any artist.
That was
So
their
I
assignment.
began to understand that they were saying whenever they're shooting, it's for TV.
Okay.
So that if I was performing there, if it was, I think I'd already released Sinzia, they would tell me, if you're performing, they would be there, all of them, singing your stuff. And guys in Kenya would be like, yo, this guy is big, man. Yeah, so that was a big lesson for me in terms of, how showbiz works.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all that. But yeah, so that was a pretty nice experience.
wow.
And the first one was what?
The first one was.
You killed a
You
dog.
killed the dog.
So let me explain
No,
this.
no,
I
I
needed to bring it up. Explain it.
Watch it again.
What happened was this. Misty
Right.
was our dog for 12 years.
He never liked her.
12.
Like, I gave your mom as a gift. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, no, we all loved Misty. But at some point, I was getting a bit slightly irritated because it would chafua the house and all that. And one was cleaning up. So that was my problem. But that was not even the issue. We all loved Misty. But Misty at 12 years was getting pretty old. So one day, it was lying under the car. And I didn't know, and Misty didn't know.
Misty didn't know.
Asleep, ako ndoto ya
Misty is
tatu.
old. You know, and a 12-year-old dog is like, it's like 90
Yeah.
years old.
80.
Yeah.
So me, I started the car, and I remember I started because we were going somewhere with the mom. We were going for a wedding. And I started the car for some time. So it was gurumaing. And Misty
Would usually run.
would have run away, but she was just there. And I don't know she's there. So we all don't know what's happening. So I'm waiting. And then mom enters the car. And then I reverse. So when I reverse, I...
Ama maybe Misty had died.
Had that side of the argument. But maybe it wasn't me. But then I've been guilty all this time. And I've been never... You should be a lawyer. You should be a lawyer, bro. Because you can't be like, bro, maybe he was dead before that.
Maybe he was dead before
That's
that.
actually possible.
It's actually possible. And I just
finished it.
finished the job.
And you made it permanent in the ground.
Yeah.
Wrap this up.
Yeah, so Misty So when I came and I was like, oh my God, Misty. Their mom was wailing.
She was screaming. Oh,
So
my
now
God.
my daughters are coming out like, oh, what has happened? Now when they see the mom wailing, they must wait.
They must wait.
So now the firstborn starts wailing. Now the
No.
secondborn, oh, you didn't wail.
I
that
was
much.
crying because you see, one can only imagine. When my mom is coming, screaming, crying. Me, I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's
Something's
you.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
So
the
you
dog.
panicked about
So
it.
yeah, because I'm like, why is she screaming like
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah.
Then
It was
I didn't
intense.
wail. You, Kwanzaa, he was so insensitive because we took the dog to the doctor. Oh, the vet.
The vet.
We took the dog to the vet. And like my mom and my sister went to see the dog, but then my dad was like, she's already dead. Yeah, and I'm like.
Which dog did you take? Like,
It was in the car, but we all knew the dog was dead. And then he just means like, that dog is dead. Yeah.
So how is that
Exactly
insensitive?
like that. I was like crying because my dog, I've known the dog my entire life because the dog was like
Okay.
there before I was born. Then now my dad is just like,
I should have.
you should have been like, there's still hope. But you went and you said, oh, the dog's
Okay.
dead.
Okay.
And you're
so-
still holding it against him.
Yes, because we've
many
never
years?
gotten a new pet since then.
It's been like 8 years or 9
He's
years.
been
So
refusing.
anyway, long and short, yeah, it was. I felt bad as well. But if 3 girls are crying, the man can also be there.
You can't also be wailing.
Yeah, I have to be the man who's like, it will be fine. You get? And when the 2 girls went, I was with her, and I could tell she was kind of like with me, like she's sad, but it's like it has happened, right? So I'm like, this is what I can tell. Those are the 2 I can't even tell. So I'm like, to be honest, she was like, she died immediately. That happened,
Yeah.
and I just need you to start knowing that. Yeah. So it wasn't insensitive. It was just how do I start preparing her for that?
Yeah.
But for the 2, the mom and who
Yeah,
are kind
they
of
were
similar,
mourning.
they're very like.
They're very similar.
So anyway, that's the story of Misty.
R.I.P. Misty.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Misty. Oh my God.
Rest in
My
peace.
dog.
Your
animal
memory lives
cruelty.
on forever.
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 Okay. Now, Nameless. Okay, me I've grown up knowing you as Nameless.
Okay.
Juzi si juzi mbali.
Yeah.
Nashanga unaitwa Davy.
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 So do people refer to you as David or Nameless?
No. So David is, anyone who calls me David was definitely in Primo, my Primo, because they knew me as David or Devo.
Devo.
In fact, when someone calls me Devo, no, Devo,
But-
like Devo. No one's short for David is not Devo
But I
in this
thought
generation.
Davy. Yeah,
Okay, in our time it was Devo.
Like devil.
Sawa, not
Yeah.
Devo.
Ati Devo.
It's Devo. Yeah, so Devo was my nickname in Primo. Then in Seko, it shifted because my middle name is Kamoni. Kamoni, which means ear, lobe, listener.
What? I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Yeah, it means earlobe, which is listener in Kikuyu. I never really liked the name until my big brother, swagged it up to Kamonski.
Okay.
Kamonski. Then I'm like, I can work with Kamonski. So now when I went to high school, which was Strath, I told guys, you can call me Kamonski. Then now others shorten it to Monski. So anyone who knows me from high school to campus, they call me Monski.
Monski.
Anyone who's my friend and what. When I hear you call me Monski, I feel
Okay.
tuko pamoja.
Tuko pamoja.
Pamoja.
Because I heard Moriasi calling you Monster. And I was
Yeah,
like,
like Monster,
who there?
Monski. Yeah,
Si ameniambia naitwa Uncle
Monski, yeah.
Uncle Monski.
So now even my
I like that.
nephews
Uncle
call me
Monski,
Monski,
that's fine,
Uncle Monski. That's how I am. That's now my name. And that's who I really, truly am.
Okay.
Because the whole story around why I was called Monski, which I hold with pride. And then Nameless is, of course, the name that I picked as my brand name, and which is now most of Kenyans know.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the 3 names that kind of like define my life.
Okay. Now, because we are actually, as Kenyans, celebrating your 25 years in the music industry.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's something big.
25
Yeah.
years is my whole life.
Imagine.
Quite
It's
literally.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want you to take us back to the night where all this began from. What was happening? What were you doing? What was going
I
through your
mean,
head?
I hear stories like, from people like BN who talk and say, man, I always wanted to be a singer from the time I was 6 years. Well, that's not my story. I never wanted to be a singer. I knew how to dance. I liked music, but I didn't have that thing of wanting to be in front. on stage to perform for people. I had some level of shyness, and I'm an introvert who doesn't like attention. So I liked rapping, but not in front of people. So high school, the person who made me start liking music was actually Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Yeah, those are the guys who were like, okay, this is nice, right? Before that, I used to hear my sister's music and all that, but now, and my brother's music, they were older than me, but now this was my music.
Yeah.
When Chronic came out, Doggy Style, Eminem, all those guys, that became my vibe. So of course, I would try and make my own raps like that, but still never to be serious. Got into campus, so high school, never did any drama, so it's true I was not number one in drama. It was a lie.
That's a lie.
I did nothing to do with that. Strath is very academic. Got into campus, met a friend called Neto, who is the guy who kind of like, you'd hear me rap and say, bro, I need you to get in the studio and put me a verse. That was in first year. Neto, I have to give respect to, because Neto introduced me to actually get in the studio, recording something, and being like, that was nice, because I had it once on radio. That was literally 97 or something like that. I had it, 97 or 98. I had it once on radio, and I was like, that was Metro. It was only Metro FM that was there. I'm looking to see who are the people who know. Mo, I see you, bro. Mo,
Yes.
I need someone like you just to keep me on check. And then I was like, oh, that was pretty awesome, but I kind of was like, it's not my thing. It was nice to hear, but please don't call me to perform. And he called me to perform, and he lied to me, because he didn't tell me I'm coming to perform. He just told me, just let's meet in a place called Grand Regency, which is now this Lyco Hotel. Do you even know Lyco?
Yeah, I know.
It's in town, right?
Yeah.
Lyco, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was Grand, and the Grand one, it was the Grand. Anyway, and that's where I met my future wife.
Oh.
So Neto literally introduced me to
Your future.
music,
Oh, yeah.
Music
and my future
and
wife,
your family.
like my career and my family. So
Yeah.
I always shout him out and say, man, somehow it ended up being that. But that time she just was a chick who I was like, you have nice eyes.
Mike.
It's a game.
Like, bruh,
It's a game. It's a game.
like, yo, the eyes. The eyes.
What were you wearing that day?
No, it was bad. But it was bad. I wasn't going to perform, so you can imagine it was a disastrous performance, and that's another reason why I kind of like was like, oh, she came and told me that was nice when she knew it was bad. So I was like, this is a nice girl. So anyway, that is what kind of got me into studio for the first time, but I still was like, it's not my thing. How Nameless was born was now towards the end of 99, and that was again a chance where I called a radio station. It's a long story, but many people know it. The guys who listened was Capital FM, and that time it was only Capital and Metro. So literally, the whole country
Knows.
to this
Yeah.
to the station. And I called in. I was working a night shift in a bank, and I called in, and I always tell myself it was the weirdest thing, because I was in the lowest of my moments at that time. I even found something I wrote to myself around that time, and I was in a very low state. So I almost felt like I have nothing to lose. That's what made me call.
Okay.
So I thank God for that low moment.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have that low moment, I'm the last person who would have called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to expose myself here in front of millions, and then I'm embarrassed. But I called. Modoni Buika, shout out to Modoni Buika. And Ted Josiah, who were there, said, if you think you can rap, boom, call in, you know. That story is just interesting, but I called, and when I called and I rapped, I didn't want to say my real name, because I'm like, if I flank, I don't want guys to be like, Monze, Monski, Monze. What was that, bro? Usifanye hivyo, wasona to embarrass. I didn't want that. Umechoma. I didn't want that. And then I was working, so I didn't want my boss
To know that you are.
be like, nigga. You're using, because it wasn't mobile phones. It was, you're literally using the
landline.
landline. So I'm using the office line.
Yeah.
So shout out to Barclays, Manze. You guys helped me start my career.
This is what you're using company property for.
yeah, but you know, it came through somehow. So I called in and rapped. And my style of rapping was very Snoop-like, laid back and all that. So if you listen to Mega Rider, which is a song I ended up recording, you see that vibe. So I said my name. She says, what's your name? I said, I can't say Monsky. I can't say David Mathenge. And I swear, I just said, what's the name I can use?
Nameless.
Nameless.
And she's like,
The rise
damn.
of Nameless.
She's like, that's a nice name. And I'm like, yeah, I think I like it too. Yeah, because I kept trying to find a name before that when I was back with Neto, and I kept
Yeah. What's that? Slimmy Dolls.
Slimmy Tolls was one of them.
Wait, what?
Slimmy Tolls.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you know Biggie Small?
Like Biggie Small?
Slimmy Dolls.
That was the
Slimmy
level of my
Tolls.
creativity. I was like, so now I'll be Slimmy Tolls. So,
That's creative.
That's creative.
So Slimmy Tolls was one. And then there's one, I used to work, before I entered campus, used to have 2 years before you enter campus. So I went and worked in an industrial area, and we used to wear overalls. So I still had overalls. So I thought maybe my style can become wearing overalls as a performer.
Okay.
So I call myself the mechanic.
The mechanic. The mechanic.
So you would have been here
Yeah.
with me.
The mechanic.
And I would be wearing an overall. So in my head, I was like, I can't
Keep wearing
keep wearing overalls.
Exactly.
So I was like, I used it once or twice, I stopped it. So when I said Nameless, it just encapsulated so much about my personality.
Yeah.
First, just the ability to be flexible. I've always loved flexibility. I never liked to put myself in a box. Even in my designs as an architect, I'm always going to think, how is it possible to shift if you change your mind? So I always believe I can change my mind.
Yeah.
So Nameless, I just was like, that's it. And then also the mystery. I wanted to keep mystery because I'm like, I don't want to go out there and So saying it literally, I just felt it has fitted like a glove.
Yeah.
But I honestly did not know because I won so a day later or two, I did the second the final. I won it, and then on Saturday, that was Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, I met Ted Josiah. Now, Ted Josiah at that time was the biggest producer.
Okay.
Like undisputed biggest. We get like you can't believe like from zero to I'm going to meet Ted.
Yeah.
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 And I
Big
meet
job.
Ted on Saturday, and I go there, and he listens to my rap, and I rap. I give him a whole story, and he's like, "This sounds good, but bro, you don't have a hook." And I'm like, "What's a hook?" It's like a chorus. I'm like, "Oh, okay." He said, "Go think about a chorus and then come." I went and came up with a story about a Mega Rider. Now, do you all know what a Mega
I know
Rider
what it is.
You know what? Okay, you have told you. Do you guys know Mega
I
Rider?
don't know
I
what a
don't know.
mega rider is.
Even in your research.
Do you know?
Even in your research.
Even in your research. If the research you did, you won't even find Mega Rider. That's my main song. No, my first song.
Your first song.
Okay, Mega Rider was a ticket.
Okay.
That a bus ticket. So if you know you go a certain route every time, you are told just buy a monthly ticket. It's at a discount of almost like 50% discount. And every time the conductor comes to ask you, you just remove.
Natoa Mega Rider.
Mega Rider.
And then it's like,
Or like a Mega Rider.
no, Mega Rider is
Wait,
meant-
let me
you-
ask.
you-
This
you-
ticket was not in Kenya, right?
No, it's here in Kenya.
It was in Kenya.
To KBS.
Okay.
So there was a bus called Kenya Bus Service.
Yeah,
KBS.
it's still there.
KBS is still there.
KBS is still there.
Oh, sorry. Wait. No, KBS is still there.
KBS is still there.
Yes.
Yeah, so KBS, yeah.
At KBS is still there.
No, I'm just trying to. I can't see it. I can't see it. I know how.
Iko hapo Kencom.
No, I know, but I'm just trying to see that.
Blue too. Blue.
Just blue, eh?
Yeah.
But they call it KBS.
Sky blue and
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know it
Yeah.
was KBS. But yeah, true. So now KBS was the bus that So if you go to Rongai, you can just buy that. So for many campusarians who go, so me, I never had it. Fun enough, but there's a girl called Ruth who told me about it, and I was like, "You have a Mega Rider?" She, yeah, it's so convenient. So I thought of it as a hook. So the song just says, "I got no car, but I got a Mega Rider."
Yeah.
Okay.
So what it was if you listen to Mega Rider, it just captured my life because it talked about me being in campus me hoping to get a first class. So there's a line I talk about that. Me hoping to get into studio with Ted Josiah. 'Cause like, it was talking about my passion in music.
Yeah.
Me wishing a girl who was being dated or being needed by
Look at Tumi's face.
with my babas. Because I sing about the fact that this girl, I like her, but she likes another guy who's a car. So it's almost like the struggle of a campus area. It's just like, man, these were babas. And partying. So those are the 4 things I talked about. And when the song came out on Monday, because I recorded it on Sunday, it was well received. And literally my career just started without me even wanting it. Because I just did it, you're just feeling low. I'm like,
I just feel
Yeah.
fine.
and I'm like, bro, now I'm nameless.
Ebu, let me ask
I didn't
you,
plan for
Nameless.
this.
Now, since you called yourself Nameless, because
Yeah.
again there was like a fear of
Being known.
Being done.
being known, and also like Nanikeza trauma, and then I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, do you ever think of like now calling yourself something else after Nameless?
No. Because the
Like,
thing about it is it has something about a flexibility. It doesn't put me in any box.
Okay. Yeah.
So it just has a curiosity for nameless. So I am like, that's it. I would never need to have to change it. You get. So for me, when I started it, I also didn't want to be known because I was still being shy about being in there. So for 2 years, I used to perform with a mask. So I had like a Zorro look. Do you know Zorro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Zorro?
Yeah.
The hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and a long kabuti. So that was my style. I had 2 dancers. So I would be so lucky because I would be going for shows in a matatu and people.
Nobody knows.
So it's like a secret identity.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, I don't want the pressure of that. So it kind of like it made me like slip into it because it wasn't like I wasn't looking for it, but
Yeah.
at some point I'm like, okay, it's happening.
I'm here.
And I have to. So I normally tell guys, even when I'm mentoring guys, I'm like, sometimes you could be shy about something, but that shouldn't like stop you. Just find a clever way to deal with that fear.
Yeah.
So through my life, I always take myself back to that time because I'm like, man, look at all this that has happened. And if that night fear had taken over,
Sure.
trust me, I was not going to be going the way of now, like looking to get into
Yeah.
an artist. I just did it by chance. And it was just a moment of just being courageous because I felt there's nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I look back and I'm like, every time I have fear, I try to remind myself of
Of
times
that.
like that. That
Yeah.
something great can come out of overcoming your fear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, it's deep. I've heard it for like a million times, but it's deep.
Yeah.
Okay, to me, you are doing your girl to girl initiative, and you're into conservation work, right?
Yeah.
So for the people and you've grown up in a household where your parents are stars. Okay, I wish, but I love my parents, but
Okay, I wish.
as in, guy, I don't know, Julia. But anyway, so how would you describe yourself to somebody who doesn't know you as Nameless and Wahu's daughter?
Like what? Like in 5 words?
No, just like in your own little
Like
way.
my personality or my character?
Yeah, all of that.
Okay, me. Okay, I feel like I'm a social person. I love being around people. Very extroverted, very passionate about stuff and driven. Like I don't like when stuff is unfair. That's why, like with the conservation work, I'm like, where are people not like life is life. Like who gives you the right to take away
Yeah.
animals' lives and nature and whatnot? And even with like
Animals' lives.
yeah, it's not fair.
I was just chilling.
You're just chilling.
I was just chilling, man. We dealt with that in the first segment.
Like
It was a mistake. Okay, sorry.
exactly. Yeah, but like yeah, even for girl to girl, it's because if I was in a position where I was from a humble background and I wanted help, I would want someone to help me. So I'm like, okay, let me be that person for somebody else. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then something else about me, yeah, driven. Yeah, that's what I would say. I like to meet new people. Like I said earlier, guy, can't you see a personality? I'm trying to think how I would describe myself.
Personality outside of.
Like what?
So you, I'm curious. You feel you're totally like extroverted?
Ooh.
Because that's something that I find is interesting.
Do I seem totally extroverted?
I think so.
I feel like you're more of an ambivert.
Yeah. Ambivert is like, okay, I did those personality tests. I was ENFP. I don't know if you guys have done those. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
even
but
I'm
then,
ENFP.
no, you're INFP.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So
So I'm in.
I is introverted. I did the test earlier in my life, and then I got the same as you guys, you and Mami, because they're both INFP. Then I did it later on, so I think I changed at some point because I changed now to only to ENFP.
Okay.
But yeah, because it was 60% extrovert, 40% introvert. But I feel I like social circles. I don't feel very awkward. Yeah, so I feel like I'm extroverted.
And you actually look like your mom.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because of the hair right now.
I don't know. You just look like her.
Really?
I think it's the
Thanks
nose
for
and the
that
eyes.
Yeah, some people say I look like you, but I don't see that.
I think there's a. Hey. No, I kind of agree, but I think there are people who say it's like a weird combination, and I'm like,
I mean that,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
of
mean,
you
I have
in
50%.
conjunction.
yeah.
Yeah.
To me, I think when it comes to now you being Tumi alone outside of Wahoo and Nameless, when did you know, like, by the way, mimi ni mtoto wa Wahoo and
By the way,
mimi ni mtoto wa I'm not like the rest of you guys. I'm not like the rest of you guys.
At you commoners.
Commoners is crazy.
No, do that. My parents could be like big people, you know?
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't think, every time people ask me, because people normally ask, like, how does it feel? I don't feel like there's ever a moment where it clicked to me, because, like you said, your career before I was born. So it was just, like, always like that. And that's what I was kind of used to, and I've always been used to it. So I wouldn't know, if I had something to compare to, maybe if he started his career, like, in the middle of my life, I could be like, oh, this is how it felt like. But, like, it just feels like normal. Yeah, like it doesn't feel, and it's not like crazy. It's just like, yeah, normal. It's just okay. And they're humble people. Then other people, for me, I'm a star, so you can't talk to me. So yeah, so I've never had that attitude. Yeah.
I think I'll say something. I think that I noticed, like, her process of not knowing, like, because I'll greet people like I know them. Like, Nameless, like I have that vibe. I match their energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for a long time, she's like, okay, my dad obviously knows many people.
Yeah.
And then I feel like 6, 7, you start being like, okay, what's cutting here? Do you know these guys? Or then now you start knowing, even with Kale, same thing, around the same age. Because for us, we also check with our kids, because these are our kids. So we're also like, is she understanding? How is she feeling? Is she feeling pressure? Is she knowing what's going on? So we'd notice around 7, 8, that thing of, oh, my dad is like known. And the people he's greeting sometimes, then they now start even talking to her like they know her.
Oh,
So she's
okay.
like, how come some people, like, hi to me, so, and she's like, I don't know these people. Like, then they're talking like, we know you when you are born, we know how you
we
grew
saw
up.
you
We've
growing
been seeing you,
up.
so,
I saw you in diapers.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
there's a whole song and all that. So for me, at some point, we had to kind of like explain and say, okay, this is, of course you didn't remember you're younger, but there's a point where like saying, okay, we do this, and even Kale, the same thing, and this is what's happening, and then it kind of like, okay. So sometimes when you see me greeting some people, I may not know them. Sometimes when you see, so I would even be like, so don't act like who are you? Just understand the energy. They're happy to see you and all that. So I think that's how it kind of like flowed.
Lakini tukiwasalimia mkipatana mkumbuke please Camilla, Troy, Aurelia and Abby.
I'd like to believe I have a memorable
We could never.
We can't, but a whole podcast,
Imagine.
But I'll be honest, my memory, I was just telling Moriasi there, it's been getting a bit really bad. The number of times she has to
Remind my friends' names of 7 years. I'm like,
That happens to me with my mom as well. Is it a
I think
parent
it's a parent thing. Yeah, I'm like,
it's a
how do you
parent
not know
thing.
their name?
And that's even worse. So
Yes.
it's I just want to let you all know that.
Names, birthdays, anniversaries, and kids.
All of those things.
Hey, the dates are made.
When's my birthday?
The dates are many.
Birthday, no.
When is it?
1st of August, like
Okay.
Okay.
Only
Which year? Which year?
No, Leo.
No.
She's a Libra.
That's
I'm
a
a
August.
Leo.
Oh, sorry.
And then he's also a Leo.
Which year? 2006, bro.
I was
Like I
just
only have
checking.
3 kids.
Okay.
And my other child is August 9th,
Oh, right before your
2013. Just before my birthday. Then my last born is 2022, October 3rd. Like
And Wahoo's?
Oh.
that one had to know it very, very, very fast.
Hiyo ukisahau.
Ungelala.
22nd March. Yours was
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Do you think I will survive 25, 20 years of marriage.
Yeah.
You don't forget
True.
Real.
So, Nameless, I'm going to take you way back.
Okay.
How is it balancing architecture and your music? Because I know it really takes some form of discipline to do that genuinely.
Yeah. Okay. For me, I think the year that I think I was the hardest for me was my final year. Because as I told you, I started singing when I was in like maybe second or third year, and it started slow, like building up. But 2002, when I was doing my final year, was like I was literally at that point. That was Ogopa time. You know Ogopa DJs.
Ogopa DJs.
Unajua Ogopa DJs?
Yeah.
Oh, unajua Ogopa DJs? I was doing.
Ogopa
We shall
DJ.
take
No.
it to the-
I know Ogopa DJs.
You know Ogopa
They
DJs?
know
Wewe
Ogopa
hujui?
DJs.
Haujaisikia?
Nimesikia Ogopa DJs.
Unajua ni nani? Ama ni wa nani? Okay, it was a production house. Yeah?
Yeah.
And they took over that time. They had a certain pop sound, urban pop sound, and all of us, it was new to all of us. And there was a real excitement because it was a fusion of sounds that clicked with people. And that's the time FM stations were happening and all that. So around that time, I chucked a song called Nina Noki. And Nina Noki, do you know Nina Noki?
With Amani.
With the money.
Yeah.
Kufanya research!
We know that
We
is
know
my
that
sister.
Kufanya research, bro! Okay. Umechezesha hizo ngoma kwa YouTube. He's coming at 3. Is he coming at 3 or 5? 5. We play this song. No.
But that's what I grew up doing that song. Like,
Yeah,
that's
so
what I grew
that one was like big. Even I had it in studio and felt this is a different kind of song, right? So it blew up so much because, as I was saying, there were a few stations. So if Kiss plays your music and Capital and they're playing it like every day, they're playing like 5-6 times, bro. You go to the club, they'll play like 8 times. Like it was so big. So of course, like for my career, it was in every show.
Yeah.
And I'm doing 6th year, and I'm telling you, architecture 6th year is no joke. So that required a lot. That required a lot of discipline because sometimes I'd have to switch off the music
Yeah.
and be like, I can't do this. I've been called for shows on paying you money. They're like, bro, you know. Sometimes the Ogopa record label is telling me the client has insisted you in particular have to be there. But I'm like, man, my music, my grades are struggling here and stuff like that. So just to answer you, the times it was a bit hard, but when I reflect on it, somehow I managed to balance it, whereby one of my lecturers said, you know, they both support each other because they're both creative arts.
Yeah.
So when you rest from this one, you take this one up. It will you're still working the same muscle, but in a different way. So I just had to know now, just pull this one off. Because I was like, I'm not failing 6th year.
Yeah.
There's no I'm failing 6th year. Money can come, it's okay. I'm not going to take it. Yeah,
Imagine.
it was a long
Years
one.
of school is a lot.
It was a long one. Yeah, it
It's
was long.
crazy.
It was long.
It is actually so hard.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
interior
it's not an
design
easy
and the
course.
math in that.
Yeah.
I literally dropped that course. It's a one semester.
You're like, I'm done.
Oh, yeah?
I changed. I changed my. I was like, this is too much. This is
not for me.
I did not sign up. I wanted just to decorate houses. You know, that was the vibe.
Not the man.
Doing the math, it wasn't the vibe. Genuinely. That was not part of it. I did not sign up for that.
No.
No.
Geometry and the angles and the obtuse angles.
Nilisema, you should have seen the geometrical set.
Yeah.
That thing is big. That thing is big.
Really? It's
What?
bigger than a normal geometrical set for
By
exams.
like times 3. It's big.
You don't even know how
big.
to use some of the tools.
I have to
Ziko kwa nyumba. Kwa closet nimezifunga huko tu hivi.
Like, I'm done.
I'm done. That was not my thing.
No. Many guys, they used to allow guys for the first 3 months to change. So guys would come, a guy's come, he's an A student, he's been given bows to chop. He's like, I didn't sign up for this. Others went for medicine. You go to the morgue, you're being given body parts. You're like, what the hell? So the first 3 months we were allowed to change. Because sometimes you go for a certain thing and then you realize it's totally different. Yeah, so for me, I managed to get to balance it, but that was what it was. I would sometimes pause this one and just be like, it's okay. And sometimes I pause the school because I'm like, I check my grades, I'm like,
Niko sawa.
yeah. Even my parents, they confessed to me around 3rd year or 4th year, they went and talked to one of the lecturers behind my back and they asked, how is he in school? Yeah, like, nigga, it's okay. Then they're like, let him keep doing his music. Because now I was ending up paying now my own fees.
Okay.
Because my parents had retired.
Wow.
So they used to ask my siblings
'cause
to
you're
help
last
pay.
born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hated, not hate, but I didn't like having to get my siblings to pay. Because I would feel sometimes they look at me like, oh boy, he's back. Yeah, they're just young and what. You know, you're going to pay for your sisters.
I can tell. I can see where leading to.
You can
Shiro, she's only 3.
Yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
she's going to
I can
she's
tell.
going to be contributing. But anyway, long and short, I managed to do that. And then when I finished, I was like, I think I can keep doing this. So I decided before going into employment, let me see where this music goes. And bro, 25 years later, I'm like,
We are here
just
celebrating
became
you.
my thing, you know, but it wasn't in the plan. So sometimes when I look back, I even tell my daughter, like, you could be thinking you're going in this direction.
Yeah.
And it just goes a completely.
You just have to have the skills to say whichever direction I can take it. And I think for your generation, it's even going to be more crazier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your flexibility has to be so high
Yeah.
to shift and be like, this is not working. Now there's a new trend, there's a new direction. Can I move my skill set to a whole new thing?
And I also think in our generation, we need to have, I think, much more discipline, like
Oh yeah?
more than the one you had at that
For real,
time. Because right now, there's everything and anything. You can literally do anything.
For real.
Yeah.
So the discipline, you feel that your discipline has to be much higher.
Yeah.
It has to be. There's a lot of distraction.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of distraction
there's a lot
compared
of
to your
stuff.
time.
That's what I,
lot of
like,
dopamine.
honestly, even me, I'm struggling with discipline, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, this too much.
Yeah.
So you get, like everything's being brought to you, you know, from Netflix, you can choose. But, you know, us, you have to wait.
By the way,
By
the way-
at that time, nilikuwa
Yeah.
nasikia kuna
Mnaenda kwa
drive-in.
kinyozi kuona sijui.
Yeah, like you have to wait a week for the next episode or something. Here you can watch like omnibus,
Yeah.
right? Or the time to watch, and I'm just like, now everything is
Too much
like,
stimulation.
Yeah, so the stimulation is too high. So it's true what you're saying. And even I look at my kids and I'm like, wow, like the level of discipline to be able to say, no, I'm putting this down.
Yeah.
Even me, myself, the phone. I go at it, I'm going to do Jobo on online. I open Instagram. Manze, 2 hours later, manze.
You're like, where
Dada
is
sent a reel. Dada sent a reel.
I'm like,
Down a
whoa,
rabbit hole.
A rabbit hole. I'm like, what? Like,
How did we get
and
here?
now I'm like, what about you guys? So it's good to know you picked
Yeah.
out the fact
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
And then also I think competition is a lot.
And the
Yeah.
competitions
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
lot.
Everyone
Yeah.
has access. I feel like it's like a market. I always say, like, you know, when you're driving from Shags and then you stop somewhere and then the guys who sell fruits.
Yeah, wamekuja hivi na mahindi.
Everything is into your face.
Maembe kumi. Everywhere.
Everyone is allowed to come.
And if your window is down, they'll be inside the
And
car
of
with
course,
them. Yeah.
In
So
the
me, I
car.
feel like, they even drop it there. And I'm like, I feel like that's how internet is now.
Yeah.
Everyone is throwing you content.
Yeah.
Overload.
So your ability to pick what's my strength,
Yeah.
what's my edge, and all that is another skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people it's through consistency, some people it's through shock factor, some people it's through authenticity. Yeah, you just have to find
Yeah.
your thing. You know? Yeah, man.
And were your parents supportive from day one, or it's when like the money started coming and then they were like, now you can continue singing your heart.
Are you making money?
Now you can.
That's funny. No. They I ask my mom sometimes, like, how was I now later on? I'm like, how was I as a kid? Like now as a parent, I go back to my mom, like, how did you do it? Because parenting is not easy. Even when she's right here, I'll be like straight up, like it's like, yo, there's no school for it. Like,
Yeah.
like you'll not be ready for it. So I now go back to my mom, like, you guys had 5 kids. Like, how did you? So I ask her, what about me? So she, according to her, like, you are not a trouble child. In fact, she says, of my kids, to be honest, were not trouble for me.
Yeah.
I had my own trouble issues, but obviously she was like, you seem to know how to manage. So she had, her and my dad had a confidence that I know what I'm doing. Weirdly enough. And then when they were not too sure, they didn't even come directly to me. They
Go
just
to your
asked
sibling.
my sister, who's like, yo, you know that lecturer? Yeah, just ask him. And then they'd say, no, it's fine. Then they're like, Yeah. So I feel that because they had that feeling like this guy knows what he's doing, they were like, you do your thing. Yeah, yeah. So from day one, I don't know whether behind there they were like, what the hell? We have conversations with the mom, like, what the hell? You know, behind the scenes. But I don't know, maybe that's what they were doing. But somehow with me, they were just like, you know, how is it going? You keep doing your thing. Yeah, you're great. Yeah. So it wasn't that, but it wasn't bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, you're joining university. So how are you planning on like balancing your advocacy project and school? And have you had that convo with your dad?
Guys, at university, this thing, headache. Headache. I'm deciding at I want to do a which course, then looking at the outline and saying, I have to do all of this. Like, what? The way you're saying, I'm sure I'm also going to do that of starting grad semester, then saying, I didn't sign up for this.
Imagine like for real, and there's no pressure. Like if you feel like it's not for you, tell your
Drop
dad
it.
and be like, yo, I'm changing my course.
Because why am I doing a creative subject or a social science? Then there's math. I didn't sign up to do math. Like,
Actually,
why am I
it's
seeing
so
everything
true.
as a
It's
math
so true.
course?
It's
Like, I
so
didn't
true.
sign up
Why
for
do
that.
you hate math like that?
What?
Okay, I wouldn't say I
What
hate
subject?
I wouldn't say I hate math. I think it's just there's a lot of things
Math
that
hates
require
math.
math.
Math hates you.
But let me
math hates
tell you,
It's not me.
It's not
yeah,
it's the
it's
man.
math. Math is the problem here, not
But I
me.
think math is interesting as a subject.
It is.
Yeah.
What?
I think
Yeah.
playing with numbers
It
is
is, but
good
for the
concept.
chosen few.
For the chosen few.
Real. Like let's not
God's
push it.
chosen.
Let's not push it.
I'm not one of the chosen.
I just feel like
It's not me.
Like I'd
Twin.
want to know though. I'd want to know though. How is it for you, Nameless, now seeing your daughter in this transitioning period? Because may I remember when I was joining uni, my parents were just like, oh, you know, we've had this person, you know this person here, so do this course. When you finish, we know all of these things. So, like, how is it for you and for Wahu as well, like, just showing up for her in this time?
Okay. I'm curious to hear what you say.
Yeah. Do you feel like your parents are actually supporting you?
Of course, they're supporting me. Like, I don't feel like I have those parents who are very overbearing in the sense that they make you feel like you have to do something. Like, oh, I have to do this because my dad is saying or my mom is saying. Like, I know if they see, it's more about me. If they see what I want to do and I'm driven and I'm like, I'm being serious about it, they're going to support it. That's how I feel. So I don't feel like, I can't pick this. My parents are going to be disappointed. I have to go to this school. It's more about me. And if my reasoning behind why I've chosen a certain course or school is sound, then they'll be like, okay, that makes sense. That's fine. But I have not chosen said course or school, so
I mean-
I'm a bit stressed.
Yeah, I think for me, I there are things I have probably a leaning towards. But I always tell myself that I may think something, and that's something I've learned through my career, is to also try and listen to the younger generation and the younger voices, because I might have a direction, but I'm like, and that's what has kept me going in the industry. So even from her, I might be like, I feel this, but what do you think? And then I'll try and explain how I think this would be a better direction. And then I'm like, now you think through your direction, and whatever direction, as long as you have that process. So even from a long time, she'd be like, Dad, I want to go to this high school. Then I'm like, why? What's your reason? Kumbe ni juu friend yake ameenda hapo. Hata hajui shule kwaje.
Which is a valid reason.
No, listen.
So actually, yeah, it's valid.
No, listen. That's not my point. So my point, no, that's something. That my point is this: that now maybe she's saying at school, na mimi mwenyewe najua, we can't afford that school.
Okay.
So mimi,
Okay.
naona mama yake ako, wait, how will we do this? I'm like, wait.
Let's first ask.
Let's first even ask her why she wants, because maybe she just wants because it's the cool.
Yeah.
Go. So I'm like, what? They're like, So I'm like, we're about to start living outside our means. Because the girl is making us think, yet she has no idea what that school does, what happens there. So I'm like, bro, the spectrum of schools we are saying are all good schools. We need to get a school that we can afford, and you can also go and you can go to a very high expensive school, but you go with the wrong attitude.
Yeah.
Utoke hapo yani bottom of your class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're like, we spend so much money on it because you went there, because it's cool with your friends and all that. And then I say, you can still be friends even if you're in different schools. Yeah. And then there are some friends she was like, Manzi, then they're like, I've not even talked to that friend in a while, like in years. So for us in our home, it's about the process of how you come into that conclusion.
Process,
So I'm not kaziing me, I really want the best for you. If you're like, me, I want to be an astronaut and I want to do this, and you've been talking about it and it's in Houston and what, and you can feel this Tohi wants this. Manze will tap that way to do it.
Yeah.
But it's because your boyfriend has gone there.
Okay. Never have I ever said that.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I would be like,
Never
bro,
have I
bro.
said that. Never.
Yeah. She's not portraying a boy.
Never.
Yeah. Got her.
Never.
Never.
Right on.
I
And
taught
you
you
should
well.
never. And you should never.
Period. And I would never. And you should never.
And you should
But
never.
if it's a good name, anyway. But
No.
Long and short. Yeah. So long and short, yeah, that's kind of like our process.
Okay.
But you had asked how I'd balance like the advocacy work and school. I don't know, because I remember in the last 2 years of high school, I was doing the IB, so it was intense, and it was very hard for me to be able to like do both school and girl to girl. But now I feel like university has a sense of like a bit more free time that you're able to, because they understand that you also maybe have work and other stuff that you're doing. You know, high school it's literally the full day from 8 a.m. to 3, so it's like the whole time. But now I feel like I might have, depending on how I structure myself. So I don't like what you were saying, like taking from what you had said about like singing and university. So finding a good balance and knowing when to pause in this, because I'm not going to sacrifice again my education because of something, and I'm also not going to sacrifice that thing because of this. So it's balancing it equally. Yeah.
Well, and you are focused.
It's giving you have your shit together.
For your age,
You're doing your big one. You're doing
the same age, right?
no, for your age. I'm like 2 months. I was born in May. I was born in
me, if my older brother comes here right now, atasema ukami kitu moja lazima iumie, like balance. Let me tell you, I don't know. Like I have a huge struggle. So
I get it.
I mean, the balance is not, straight up, even the balance is not easy. Even, I was telling, even at my age now, there are times I reflect and I'm like, I'm struggling. And now we have very honest conversations with Tumi. So because there's something maybe I'll see she's doing, and I'm like, yo, listen, I'll tell you there are some things I'm struggling with. Yeah, if I have a mental issue, struggle with an issue, I'll be like, hey, I'm struggling to focus. I'm struggling with this, and I'll tell her. And it begins to show her that even your dad is not like perfect and super what. So it's okay then that I can now begin to tell you at this age. Maybe the younger sister might not be able to tell her too much, but there's an age she'll start knowing this father of mine is not perfect.
He's not perfect.
So let's sit down here. Let me be honest. Yeah, there are times I struggle, and this is why I think I have this struggle. So I think that if you deal with it earlier, you'll have less struggle. Because I'm struggling to balance. I'm struggling to focus. Sometimes I'm struggling with my discipline. I'm struggling with stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm working on it. So I feel like there's an age a parent has to shift from being like, to bro, why? So that they also know, like, that you guys also know that, okay, I can't always be like on point. Life is just about finding, okay, I struggled here with balance. Then you just know. And then we all have different strengths. So sometimes you'll be seeing someone else with a strength and you feel so bad because you feel you don't have that strength. Maybe it's just that your brain setup has a different strength. So then when you know your strength, even your self-esteem goes up. So even when I see a strength, I'll tell her, yo,
That's your
That's your
strength.
that's your strength. Like someone may make you think it's a weakness,
But
that's
that's
your
a
strength.
strength.
Because I know that's where she'll get her self-esteem.
Yeah.
But then I'll tell her, but Pia, that's your
Vale.
weakness.
Yeah.
Like
Chunga.
like chunga. And it doesn't mean that you're weak in general. It means just be aware of that. Because you reach a point you're like, oh, by the way, we all have strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
There's no someone who has all strength.
Yeah.
No one's perfect.
So that also kind of like is a parenting style that I know my parents wouldn't have. Me to sit to my dad and to tell me, I'm struggling. Kitu gani? We don't
Unasema nini?
Unasema nini?
Nani mwanaume?
Wewe ni mwanaume. So now I'm like, no, I think it's better to do that so that when you're struggling, you're not feeling like you're failing. People are not taught how to deal with failure.
Yeah.
That's why I was so scared to even put myself out there.
Out there.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm like, yo, if I fail.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, actually, failure is part of it.
Yeah.
So nowadays, even in internet now, you put a post, it doesn't work. It didn't work.
Yeah.
The next one.
I'll post the next.
Post the next one. It's okay. Yeah. But before you're like, manze, it has to work.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. So, and I've learned that a lot from Gen Zs. Like, I remember conversation with a TikToker, and he's the one who was advising me, don't worry. No, I'm like, manze is telling me, don't worry. Zingine zitabonga kucha. And I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, just keep dropping. And the one that, and I'm like, wow. And I'm like, I actually learned something from someone who's young enough to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun. So it's learning never stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you've like chatted about fatherhood, and it's so interesting because now, where you are this like superstar, with the hat and the, I remember the kabuti. I remember the kabuti.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now transitioning to fatherhood and just like being like a partner and a husband. How did fatherhood change you and even change how you do your music?
Wow. Fatherhood definitely, I keep saying it's because she's my firstborn, definitely shifted me into purpose. Because being a parent, purpose means you're not doing it something for yourself.
Yeah.
You're doing it for someone
somebody else.
So you're growing, you're getting stronger because of someone else. So being a father did that to me, where I'm like, wow, I'm not just doing anything just for me, And as with every kid I've gone, I tell her, me the most important thing right now, whatever I'm doing right now, is truly fun enough for my kids. You get? So anything I'm now trying to learn life is because I want to teach my kids
Yeah.
life. Anything I'm earning right now, honestly speaking, what more do I want to get?
Exactly.
You get? Yeah. So I'm like, I want to give them a better education. I want to set up, all those are things. Of course, I'll buy myself this and this,
Yeah.
but that's not my main thing. So being a father just made me just be more careful about what I'm doing, how I'm representing what I'm saying, because I have people who are looking up to me. I want my kids to be proud of me. I don't want my kids to whatever. So for me, that it just I keep saying it changed me from the passion to purpose. So before it was passion, I was just doing it because I like music. Hey, it's fun.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, man, I'm a parent now, and I'm not doing it just as for Nameless. Now there's a legacy in it. So my kids are just basically my legacy. So I want to learn values and then put them there. Then when I see them doing stuff, even the time she'll talk, and I'll be like, I see you, girl.
I see you, girl.
Then the time she'll talk, I'll be like, okay, I don't understand. That's different. But let's see where this goes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't have to be the way I want.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll go somewhere. Then I'll sit with her and say, okay, I honestly didn't think. I've learned something new. So I'm not the
Yeah.
kind who's overbearing, like it has to be this way. But I'll always be open and say, I think this way. I've told you. But at this age, she'll sometimes do what she wants. And I'll be honest, sometimes I'm uncomfortable with some things. But I'm like, so we both watch and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, so we can come back and be like,
Yeah.
hey, then we can be both okay.
Yeah.
So it's a different style of parenting. They call it conscious parenting.
Yeah.
But I still look back to my parents and be like, I don't even know how you guys navigated parenting without YouTube to learn a few things. Ilikuwa tu instinct manze.
Unauliza
My
jirani.
child is
Jirani wewe unafanya chapa yeye. Chapa yeye.
Kwanza jirani anasema mlete.
Mlete hapa. Yani it was instinct manze. So now it's more of research. People, there's so much around psychology,
Even
around
therapy,
and
yeah.
therapy.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, wow, So it's for me, being a parent has just made me become a philosopher, deep psychologist. I think I'm now a doctorate in psychology. Like I'm trying to understand it.
Yeah. And you've actually mentioned legacy. So what legacy would you want to leave behind for your kids and even in the music space?
Wow. I mean, it's different things, but I think I was even talking to Morias earlier on, and I'm like, I feel like as a public figure, right now at my age, I'm looking and thinking, wow, like I really want to be able to create a balance where you can still be a musician, you can still be a father, a parent, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy to juggle all that because this one is pulling you on one side, this one is
That one's
pulling you on all
pulling
that and all
yeah.
that. But I want to make it be like it's possible. And these are the lessons I learned because I know 10 years behind me is being, gosh, sijui what is backbencher.
Ndani ya S-class, backbencher, ndani ya-
So when I see them, I'm just like,
Okay.
I know which stage you are in. I know which stage you're going to go to. And I know that I still look at Snoop and be like, oh, how is Snoop still doing his thing?
Yeah.
So I know, like, we all have to be in different stages
Yeah.
so that someone else, you can come and tell someone else, hey, this didn't work for me. Jaribu it like this, So in terms of legacy, is that I just want to know that, okay, fine, you are pioneering something like this. How did you manage to just balance your life in a way? How did you do with your failures? How did you do your successes? And I know there'll be some people who will be like, we want to follow this route.
Yeah.
And there'll be a different kind of artist, and someone else will be like, no, me, I don't want this route, I want this style.
Yeah.
And if you look at the artists, they're different characters.
Yeah.
Like there's the one who'll be like, me manze, I show you what's up. You know, and you're like, okay, that's not me, but there are guys we want to be like that. You know why you're laughing? But you know what I mean? Because you can't have only one kind of personality.
Yeah, true.
I used to watch clips, I think I was telling him that, and I used to be like, wow, some houses are like humongous.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want a house like that.
Yeah.
Then you find another guy who was like, I like that.
Me, I want that.
So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Same.
okay, now I found the person I want to follow.
Yeah.
But then there's another guy who's like, me not talker.
Big 10
Big, yeah.
mall.
Yeah. No. But everyone has a drive, and it's so important to find your drive.
Yeah.
And it's so important to represent it so that someone else is like, that's me.
Yeah.
And now I have someone who I can now, who can mentor me. And they don't have to meet you one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays mentoring, you don't have to meet
To
someone.
meet somebody.
You just follow them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because they share their
Yeah.
journey.
True.
Yeah, so it's so interesting. I have so many mentors out there. Jay-Z is my boy.
Likewise, but sure. In his head. In his head.
Jay-Z is my boy. Yeah, I don't even call him. I just go and then check what he's up to. Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Jay-Z and Beyonce of this country.
No, but now, like, for me, I'll be honest.
By the
No, I'll
way,
be honest. Okay, I know guys will do
Jay-Z,
those comparisons, and I'm like, man, that's pressure. But for me, I'm like, man, I already imagine his struggle of being, your wife is a public figure,
Yeah,
you're a public figure. What are you doing to navigate? These are the struggles you're having. I look at someone else, I'm like, oh, okay, what happened here? I look at Snoop, even him, I saw him, he was celebrating his wife's birthday the other day. I'm following them.
Yeah.
Why did Snoop become us? Gee, what he did this. So we kind of mentor each other by really just following, comparing notes, so to speak. So even for me, when I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm like, there must be someone behind who's watching my steps.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I crack it, then someone else can come and say, how did you crack it?
Yeah.
So for me, that's the kind of like legacy. And for my kids, honestly, it's just sharing my values, giving them some leg up, and just saying, man, so now from here, you just now shika your wings and all learn from some of the mistakes we've learned, learn from some of the wins we've had.
Yeah.
But now, because me, I believe a lot on evolution. So I believe that, you know, every generation is supposed to
Better than
evolve
next.
and
Yeah.
become better based on some of that. And then you die.
Yeah.
Chapter yako imeisha hapo.
Alafu manze tuko ai.
Imeisha tu.
We have
Speaking
talked for 1 hour,
I know.
30 minutes.
I know, it's crazy.
30 minutes.
It has
But
been long.
I think I just wanted to ask, even as we wrap up, 25 years, and I don't want to use the word relevant, but I just feel like 25 years and you are still consistent, you still show up,
Yeah.
we still know you, like like my parents probably know Nameless, my big sisters know Nameless, my nephews will know Nameless when they when they get of age. How do you do it 25 years just showing up? Alafu kwani hakuna cancel culture, like
I do.
I mean, no one is immune to that train. But I think for me, as I said, is being open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
To change,
to
yeah.
change. That's as simple as that. The humility to be like, that's different. Let me try and understand how that works, as opposed to manzoni nimefanya hii najua vile nafanya. Mimi nilimsay. Here ni a brand, but then for as a person, I think the ability to just be flexible enough to say, okay, I need to change this.
Yeah.
Okay, TikTok has happened. Me that's why I don't like being in a box. I'll be like, bro, TikTok is here, fungua your
Kwanza I like this couple content.
Me, I'm like, okay, tunafanya nini? Si tufanye, napenda hivyo, nafanya. Of course, I'll get calls, unafanya nini wewe? Me, I'm like, bro, relax. Yeah, because I'll never forget, I always remember when I went to States, like, I think 2004, like for my first tour, and I saw guys who are like 60 years, manzis, Harley Davidson with tattoos. Bro, me had come from a country where man's a 60-year-old man. Yani, I was like, yo, I just saw a different way of guys living. And I'm like, I told them, put me a tattoo first. Because I came from a country, I was like, man, you know. But I'm like, you're open enough do different things
Yeah.
and let someone else look and say, oh, you mean I can do that? I have a permission to do that. Yeah. So permission to dance and I have permission to do this. And I tell guys, my boys, I tell them, relax, join TikTok, find your thing. So I remember Big Pin is like, now Big Pin is just thriving with TikTok.
Yeah.
Do you know Big Pin? Wewe unajua Big Pin wewe?
Namjua.
Okay. Wewe?
This is just a big people such a
Seriously?
I've heard of Big Pin.
Really? The beast from the east, guys?
The beast from the
beast from
His
the
name is Big
Big
Pin.
Pin. Waangalia Big Pin. Mr. Lenny. Unajua
Aye.
Mr. Lenny?
Okay, Mr. Lenny, me, I know Mr. Lenny.
A song I did called Juju. Was the
Juju.
So the guy sang with called Mr. Lenny.
Oh, so Mr. Lenny is Big Pin.
No! Oh my God.
Those are two different people.
Bro.
Big Pin is a musician.
Big Pin is a musician.
I mean,
His song was called His Name is Big Pin. I am to the beat. Yeah. She's studying history. This is history. Which history did you learn? So go check Big Pin.
Okay.
He's from Ogopa DJs.
Yeah.
Munajua Isa.
Najwa
Yes.
Isa.
Yes.
Wewe,
Which
you look
Isa?
confused.
Pole mos, tienda mos, haraka haraka haina baraka.
I know.
You know that?
That's what you know. Okay, good.
Okay, do you know a guy called K-Rapt?
Yeah?
K-Rapt. From Nairobi West. Okay, Isa was South Sea's finest.
Okay.
Isa died in 2003. K-Rapt died in 2003, December. He was from Nairobi West. So he has a song, Huku
Be west to BTS South Sea.
Come on, baby, to Kawake. Huko Nairobi West to BTS South Sea, South Sea, South Sea. Yeah, the name
Yeah.
Ulidhani tuzijui?
No, I'm just checking.
Ni majina tu kidogo.
Mr. Googs and Vinnie
Shida ni
Banton.
I
jina.
know that one.
Mr. Googs and Vinnie
Na
Banton.
wase tumetoka Githurai. Wimbo zimeshika sema mbaya.
Just the name. Ni majina.
Yeah, these are cool.
These are cool.
there's a guy
yeah.
called Mr. Googs.
Mr. Boogs.
Not Boogs. Googs. Googs and Vinnie Banton. So Mr. Googs and Vinnie Banton featuring Mr. Lenny. So that was that was the remix of Githurai.
You know
Githurai,
Ogopa.
Githurai.
Ogopa
All watu
DJs.
Ogopa.
Au natuogopa.
You know, the guys I'm telling guys, you are Ogopa camp. Do you know Logombas?
Yes. Germany.
Mutapums. You know he's a prophet now.
He's a
I saw.
Yeah,
He's a big
I
prophet.
saw very big.
with a big
Lovi.
church, actually.
With a big
Yeah,
church.
very big church.
He's a prophet.
Okay, me, I
Even
listen to
Mr.
him.
Googs is a not a prophet. Him is a pastor. He's a pastor.
There is another one from Uganda, the one who's a pastor.
Now that we're on this Ogopa topic,
Ogopa.
as you can see, this is a very young generation. So we had always heard about, the Ogopa DJs versus Caliph Records situation. Could you expound on that a bit?
Okay. Yeah. Ogopa came around 99, 2000. And started that kind of urban pop. Okay, I'd say Tejo Saya honestly started it. Ogopa took it to gear 4. And there were more people there, and there was a big camp, and that's when FM stations came. So that helped the FM stations. So it helped the culture, and everyone. And then I always remember that time you're like, we are rolling. Like you feel that we are. You kind of like in the camp. You're like every time you meet every you're like, man, we are killing this thing. Like when we get to Isa, I'm like, killing this. Because you're like, it's new to all of us.
Yeah.
You go to concert Mombasa, it's just packed. You go to Uganda, we're being picked by limousines. We're like, oh, so it's a big deal.
Holy
Bro, you're like, bro, 2 limos. We look at each other like, bro, we got it. The windows are now up. We're like, yeah. Then we come out again, we're like, cool. We go to the stadium, like, it's full, the stadium. So you can imagine the vibe and the spirit in the camp was high.
Yeah.
But then some new guys start coming up.
Even me,
From
that's
the
what I
hood.
wanted to ask.
So now you're trying to hear what these guys trying.
On kinana.
No nini. What's that? like not in a bad way. Nonini is my boss. Unajua Nonini? Unajua Nonini wewe?
No, Nini.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, what are these guys? I remember Nonini's song. I was here, and I was in my car. My first car was a Trueno. Like the lights used to go. And some noise when you go into any estate. Guys know.
Nameless.
Like that. So me, I'm his two-door. It was like our tour van. It was a two-door, but it was a tour van.
Please.
Everyone will go please to enter that car
Somehow.
for a show. So I'm driving, and then I hear a song, Leoni.
Kokwakeja.
Leoni, Kokwakeja.
Stokia.
Wake up! I'm like, what? Who's this? What is he singing? Like me, honestly, at that point, I was like, bro, like, isn't he Ghani? But I don't know the wave that's about to come. So me, I always remember that was on a Tuesday. It was in Kiss or Capital. They said that, and I was like, competition, easy. Then on Friday, I went for there was a concert, international concert, and the song was just played. And there are like 10,000 people, right? So he was not performing, the song was just played. All I remember was I just said, like 10,000. I was like, what's happening here? Like the shift. So the shift started happening, and it kind of like throws you off as an artist because you're like, hey, Kwani, you love Nyanzo. So Nonini started coming, and then he's coming now. He has now the hood. Because us were like South B, South C, party. Our vibe was just party, girls, having fun. It's cool. It's cool. Kabambe, that was our vibe.
Yeah.
These guys are coming from the hood. They are genge. So I'm like, hey. So now, then Juakali also comes. So we're just like, hey, Juakali. Hey. So now, we started feeling their energy when we go for shows. I always remember an MC, Quach, rest in peace, coming to warn me and saying, Monski. So my guys would call me Monski. Yeah, you need to be worried about that guy. Because they used to know me, like I funga the show. But it's like,
watch out.
Yeah, do you want him to funga or not? I'm like, why is he funga? You don't know what's happening. Then it's like, you check the show. Manze, me I just had, Munajua ni aje. Now Juakali. Unajua Juakali?
Yeah, I know Juakali. That one I know. That one I know.
That one you know, yeah. And that so they became a rivalry where there were guys who were still in love with the Ogopa vibe and sound. And then they were like, no, but then the new, genge tone. So it was initially like tense.
Because you were Kapuka.
That's where Kapuka.
And then them they were Genge.
Kapuka Bumba, and then they were Genge. And then there was also now the guys from Alia who were like dissing Kapuka. Now that's Bamboo. Have you heard of Bamboo?
Yes.
Bamboo.
Yes, I have heard of Bamboo.
Yeah, so Bamboo are the ones who are like outrightly dissing us. Like your songs are just Kapuka this, Kapuka that. Like really? So there was a bit of dissing and all that. But then at some point, me and Nonini sat down and were like, if we work together, it can be amazing. And that's when, do you know the song I did with Nonini?
Hey, Remy, I don't know you.
Do you know the song I did with Nonini?
What's its name?
I feel like I know the song. Just tell us the name. You know the names are the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Siko Baya, you are born in 2006.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
It's not our fault.
Friday.
Oh,
It's okay.
That one,
Yeah. So that kind of was like, it kind of like reduced now the tension.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because guys are like, oh, these guys are working together.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it kind of like reduced the tension. And then now we are fathers.
Yeah, you're old.
Your
Like,
father.
Manze, we are here still doing our thing.
Yeah.
Juakali, Waire. You know Waire?
I know it.
Okay.
You're checking us like it's an exam.
I'm just checking.
Literally.
Because I'm like, guys, we need to know your history.
But there needs to have like an intergenerational conversation after this. But now we are actually finishing this right now. And thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
for
us.
us.
It was so awesome.
Tumi.
This was so fun.
An amazing conversation.
No,
History
literally.
class, tumekuwa history class.
Nakwambia.
Just one last question. As we finish up, I don't know what, since we are celebrating 25 years of Nameless in music, and also we're celebrating 5 years of Soulfest.
No,
This
yeah,
coming
Soulfest,
December.
sure.
So yeah, what does your performance actually mean to you?
I mean, this is first and foremost, I'm on a stage of my younger brothers.
Yeah.
That's big for me because literally it just shows how the industry is growing from our generation to soul generation. So me to be invited on a stage that these guys have built and saying, you know, come on, it's big to me. And then the fact that it's intergenerational is important for the culture.
Yeah.
Where we will have young guys as young as 18 years all the way to 50 years or 60 years coming on concert and everyone just being like, we kind of know this music, we know where this came from and where it's going to and where it is and all that. So all of us who are getting on stage on that time know how important these performances are. And we all know we're doing it as a team. You know, like you're not going there just as you as an artist. I know I'm going to represent a time and generation. So South Soul are going to do something. The new generations are coming to do something. It's such a good mix, and it's all Kenyan. So it's the kind of thing you don't want to miss. Because we're all going to put our best foot forward.
Yep.
The production is on the next level. You know how it is. We're already rehearsing 2 months before.
Imagine.
Nimekuwa na bebe kwa dance rehearsal.
Nasijaza. Like, bro, it's gonna be fun. So I'm big on dance. I'm big on performance. I'm big on crowd engagement. That's the thing. That's the thing I live for. So yeah. So me, I'm just excited that it's a brotherhood, honestly.
Yeah.
And yeah, Kenyans are really loving Kenyan music. We have our waves, but you can feel the energy right now. Like it's Kenyan, it's ours.
Kenyan.
It's what. When I see my kids who are like, yeah, Kenyan, yeah, that's it, that's it. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Ni yetu.
Yeah.
All right, and we're really looking forward to your performance this coming Soulfest.
Very.
That is one performance I'm really looking
Same.
forward to. Because
Sorry,
unless
same.
nikikwaza, please pass me the mic.
Hapo hapo mbele tukushikilie.
My whole life. My whole entire life. I know
I'll
that.
just see her.
Word for word. Please, I don't know when we had the business knowing those songs.
I know.
Such a young age. Even me when I was born, I still knew that.
What did I have? What did I have?
You're too bad. You're like,
Exactly. Yeah.
No.
no, it's gonna be awesome.
I envy.
Yo, you star. Inakushika koma. It's not like, what business did you have?
What business did we have?
Such a young.
And I think that is a great place to wrap up the first episode of the Dope Podcast. A very big thank you to our guests, Nameless and Tumi. It has been amazing having you on, and thank you for setting the pace for this podcast, honestly. Thank you as well to our partners, Kicks Kenya. As you can see, our sneakers are from them. Guys, it's only me.
It's only you.
Oh, it's only
Embarrassing.
you. And of course, Coca-Cola. And of course, shout out to The Good Company for shooting this episode for us. Of course, let us know in the comments down below who you would like to see next on The Dope Podcast. Remember to like this video, share this video, and follow us on all our social media platforms at The Dope Podcast and our individual platforms at Simply Aurelia.
At Kipto.
Troy XBet.
Kagasi.
And that is all we have for you today. See you on the next one. Stay dope.
Stay dope.
Bye bye.
Stay dope.
Bless.
I thought you